Hey everyone, welcome back to Let Us Travel with Lisi. I hope you enjoyed my first vlog of Lake Tahoe. Here you'll see we are heading to San Francisco and we had a pit stop driving through Yosemite National Park. Now we were planning on staying here for 2 nights, however that plan ended up changing and we decided to just drive through the park. Unfortunately, we were hit with some bad news. I did do research on the national parks because of COVID and everything, and I did not read anything in regards to needing a ticket for driving through the park. So once we got to Yosemite National Park, they asked us if we had reservations and we did not, so we were given a pass to drive through the park. However, that pass is only for 2 hours. So you are given 2 hours to drive from point A to point B and you're not allowed to stop. If our car is seen parked, we could be stopped and ticketed $5,000 from a ranger because we are not supposed to be stopping. So that was a super bummer. I was so disappointed. It's safe to say I definitely have to go back to Yosemite National Park. We found this cool lake driving through Yosemite. Parked the car and walked through town. It's quite cool. I called it the Golden Favorite earlier. Golden Favorite. If you're walking this, bring a jacket because it is cold as. Yeah. My sister is very far up. We are out at Fisherman's Cove. Things are closed due to coronavirus. Everything isn't open, but we found this great spot. Table outside, about to chow down. Roasted crab. Sanaya wanted some ice cream, so we have found some ice cream. We just had dinner. Now we have ice cream. We are getting ready to leave San Francisco. Say hi, Tina. Huh? We are heading to Full House. Then we're heading to the Windy Street again. And then we're going to LA. It's been real. Are you ready for this 7-hour drive?
I'm glad it's the last 7-hour drive.
We gotta get from LA back home.
I don't think that's, I don't know. I don't think that's 7 hours.
It's about 4 or 5 hours. 4-ish. And we are here at the Full House home. Seems as though this house has had a renovation. The door is no longer red, but still looks good. Whoever lives in this house must be tired of people coming by and recording and taking photos in front of their house. No trespassing, and people definitely hop the fence to take a picture of their door. So our trip was super short. We arrived in San Francisco Friday evening and then we left Sunday afternoon. So it was super short. We were planning on staying in Yosemite for 2 nights, but those plans ended up changing. And we went to San Francisco instead. I only have a few tips for you all since the trip was kind of short. First tip, definitely would say bring a jacket. It is cold no matter what month it is. We were there in July. Walking the bridge was super cold. Dinner at Fisherman's Cove was very cold as well. So you definitely want to make sure that you have a jacket. Second thing, San Francisco is not a walking city. Definitely want to make sure that you have a Lyft, Uber, a bike, a scooter, and bikes and scooters you can literally find on every single corner. Third tip, if you are driving again, you want to make sure that you are locking up your car and your personal items or anything that's expensive in your vehicle, because there are tons of warning signs on the streets about people breaking in and robbing cars. And another driving tip that I will give you, San Francisco is a scary city to drive in. I did not enjoy driving at all. All of the hills, it feels like you're on a roller coaster. You can't see over the steering wheel. Also, U-turns are not a thing in San Francisco or California, I think, at all. People will honk at you and look at you like you're crazy. So, safe to say, I definitely will be going back to Yosemite National Park in San Francisco and staying for much longer. Either way, I still had fun, and it is a place that I would definitely recommend to visit for sure.
You're currently driving, and we're passing on this farmland. We're wondering what it is. And my sister's playing Candy Crush, and we're going at the same time.
I'm actually not playing Candy Crush.
Oh, what is
I'm
it?
actually designing homes, okay? I'm designing a spa in Thailand right now. That is what I'm doing. Okay? I'm
sorry.
not playing Candy Crush.
I saw.
Alright? I have a Thailand spa. And I also have a really dope dining room that I'm creating. Okay? So I don't know what she's talking about, but that's what I'm doing right now. I'm
Okay.
making moves in this world. I'm building. I'm an interior designer. I'm really a star. I have built over 2,000 homes.
Okay, what game is that then?
It's called Home.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I saw jewels on the screen moving.
We are getting some fruits. Also, we're on our way to Los Angeles. Fruit for days. Fruit for days.
Oh, I didn't even know you got cherries.
I saw some.
Oh, walking out. Great. I love it.
These are really good. Do you want more?
Huh?
Yeah.
You want more? Okay, we're gonna stop.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'll be back. I need some more. They're really good.
I don't know if you heard
my wallet.
but my sister. Oh, do you want some cash? I'll give you a pen. Currently heading to Los Angeles. We are driving in the morning. On the west coast going down into the south. And it's freezing out here, y'all. Freezing that shit.
There goes one laying out on the sand.
Oh my god, I see it!
see it?
Yo, that shit was huge! Look like a whale! Oh my god.
So apparently you're looking at elephant seals, which we can imagine are probably larger than regular seals. So our theory that the seals in SeaWorld are malnourished may not be correct, right? They just are not elephant seals, they're just regular golden seals. These are elephant seals. Okay, it is a cow sitting down. It definitely is. It is more on the moon.
They are chilling, living their best lives out in these hills.
Chucky.
We're turning right onto, what's the name of the road? Pine? Pismo.
What's funny? What's wrong? Are you okay?
What? Am I turning here?
Yes.
What's so funny? What I
It's
missed?
just like, he was driving.
I'm not a bad driver, Sanaya.
She runs red lights.
I don't run red lights. That was an accident. That was one light that I ran.
Wait, he was driving for a really long time.
Yeah, because y'all were engaged in your convo. I didn't.
And you don't follow in no direction.
No, I just was driving.
Yeah, that's not funny.
I am a good driver.
Oh, that was really
I'm a
funny.
good driver. I have my license.
Mrs. Turns has people honking.
Yeah,
at her
because
24/7.
you know it's hard to drive. It's hard to drive and read the signs and make sure you don't hit someone and look at the GPS. Like, you know, it's even harder when the person in the passenger seat is just in their own world. Okay, when you're
Mom does it all the time.
I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not your mom.
so nice.
Normally,
My mom's a good driver. You're right.
adults who drive, the passenger driver is an assistant to GPS.
So, like,
Really?
I've
Yeah.
never heard of that rule.
Really?
That's
Because
when
I
you
never
told me
heard
about
that
it.
either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never knew that you were
my-
obligated to be a GPS. I've never had a person.
Yeah,
I've had
my
mad
mom,
people
my
in my
dad has
passenger
never had a
seat,
person.
and they have
On a
never
long,
served
where are we
as-
going?
You need to go straight.
That's a luxury. Sounds like that to me.
No, it's just like an unspoken rule. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on road trips at least through like a day's
Not
worth of
like-
driving, and
Not that the passenger is the GPS, but like some sort of like second set of eyes, you know? Every time I've ever been on a trip with someone, that's how it is.
anytime I've ever been on a trip with someone when I'm driving, they're sleeping. When they're sleeping, I'm driving.
Alicia, did you stay at hostels? Because you were saying that you stayed at posh hostels. Did you stay at
Posh.
in Thailand? Did you stay in postels?
Do you say impostals?
Postels, not hostels. Postels.
Postals.
I stayed in pretty nice places, nice hostels, yeah. I did. I was a little bougie.
Yeah, he said he
Little bit.
likes posh. He said he didn't like hostels.
It was my first time staying in hostels, so I wasn't gonna like, you know,
Yeah, he-
stay anywhere.
He said he didn't like hostels until he likes staying in hostels.
Interesting.
Postures.
He was like, he said I'm not too bougie at traveling. I'm pretty hood at traveling. That's what he told me. He said I'm a pretty hood traveler.
Pretty hood traveler.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Like he doesn't
Make
stay at
us
like
right.
hotels. Like he likes to interact with the locals and stuff. So I guess we're hood travelers too.
I wouldn't say hood. I wouldn't
That's an interesting
classify
thing,
that as a
though,
hood traveler.
that there are people who call that hood traveling.
Because
That's really
most
interesting.
people are bougie if they at hotels. And
That's
he don't do
interesting.
that. He likes to hitchhike and camp and do
So, but there's obviously a population of people that calls that way of traveling hood traveling. In order for him to say that, I'm sure he's not the only person that uses that phrase. You know, he got that from somewhere. He says that comfortably around his friends.
I mean,
For him to say it to Sanaya.
I didn't take offense to it. I was like,
I know. That's what I mean. Like, that's clearly a familiar term for him.
I didn't get it.
It's interesting though to hear people speak, you know, in their comfortable language. Based on how they see the world. So you're gonna make this left. Yeah, like that's really based on how he sees the world. That's interesting.
101.
Are you worried this year? Make this left.
I wouldn't say worried, but like anxious. Just like
I was trusting GPS. Now that we're actually being taken to it.
I'm gonna go into here, yeah? Or no? This is north or south?
This. You're going right. Keep going where you're going.
So we have made it to LA after 10 hours. I heard from a few people that we needed to take the 1.
which is a very scenic route. But please note that that adds a lot of time. Our 6-hour drive from San Fran to LA turned into about 10 hours because you're driving along the coast and you're only going about 25 to 45 miles depending on where you are. So it took a long time, but we finally made